Share a screen. Can you increase the font size? Control Shift Alt. Make it 18. Again, Control Shift Alt. Again, Control Shift Alt.
Okay.
Clicking
Yes.
now. Okay, now. Okay, so can you just run the command show IP into brief?
The interfaces are connected.
Okay, so you lose the IP address and all right after reboot.
Yes, exactly.
So can you show me the directory? dir boot flash.
Certificate is
Yeah, root cert file is there. So you can just again do the configuration. You have the template of the configuration, right? You just copy paste and you can activate this router again. If it is not going to activate it, then probably delete everything, decommission this router from the vManage, add new pay as and go based, device, and just try to do certification based on that. Okay, might be. I'm
so
not sure
in,
how it has happened. Okay.
so in vManage it is an unreachable condition in this
I
in the
understand.
dash.
I understand. So my
Uh,
suggestion is just try to because you lose all the configuration. Even interface doesn't have the configurations.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't know what is the reason. Might be mistaken. It's wiped out or something else, or might be Tuan had tried something. Your peer, right? I'm not sure, but you
No,
can just
actually I asked Tuan, he did not respond yesterday. Today I even asked him, so he
okay,
did not
okay.
reply
No problems.
again.
Just try to do it today again. We'll see tomorrow. Okay. What is the progress?
So, sir, can you share the template? We don't have any template for this configuration.
The configuration you don't have, right? Anything.
The one you
Okay,
showing us the notepad.
let me share my screen. I'll share. Okay, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you can use the from the VS3 router, na? The same configuration we have. Just modify template is basically raw template. You can see this configuration. Again, you have to modify this whole configuration. Or let me find for the site
No,
to
but
this.
at least if you can
Okay.
share this one, then it
Okay,
is grateful. We
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah,
modify for
definitely.
you.
Let me there. This is site two, okay? I'm sharing for this one.
Yeah.
Site two, this is for the your WAN transport. Okay, exceeding the characters, I cannot attach. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me send
So,
in two part. Okay, let me
so
send it.
in the controller mode, we can assign the IP details.
Yeah, you can assign only controller mode. You can yeah,
We
you can
cannot
assign the
we
IP
cannot
address.
we
Yeah,
can in the controller we cannot copy the certificate, huh?
yeah, certificate cannot be copied. Rest you can do that.
Yes.
So I send the WAN
Okay.
configuration. Let me share the LAN as well. Uh, LAN. We have the LAN. Yeah, DC LAN we have. So I'm just sharing this just a reference. Okay, you can just create this DC LAN or site LAN, the same. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just sharing this. You can just take as a reference, or you can just. Okay, I cannot copy everything. Let me remove the BRF30. Okay, I'm sending the BRF30. Okay, I just send it. All right, guys. So we have a now template part. We are doing the template. So let me go here in the template again, do the configuration. We manage why it's not taking the password. Okay. Show interface tab. We have this interface. I'll just copy it. I will try to log in it. I'll move it here. This is my Catalyst SD-WAN. I can just go there and set up it. Let me try one more time. So we created a template, and we know how to create a template, and we configure the WAN interface. You can see if you check these two routers, basically part of the template. So this is completely managed by the vManage. You cannot do any local configuration. If you want to make any local configuration, you cannot do that. Okay. If you go this cEdge as well and try to log in, admin, see this is the cEdge router. And again, this password is changed. Whatever the CLI password, that has been completely changed, because when you push the template from the vManage, default password is going to be your admin. All right. So if you check it here, so SD-WAN running configuration, you're going to find the only the SD-WAN configuration for the WAN interface. There is no LAN interface. There is no VRF and all. So we'll see how the VRF is going to be configured. But let's suppose you want to go in the config transitions. I'm just giving the example, and I'm going in the SD-WAN mode. Okay, I'm going in the OMP, and I'm going to redistribute something. Let me try to redistribute. Oh, sorry. Advertise. Sorry. Address family IPv4. Sorry, my bad. IPv4. Advertise. Let's suppose I want to advertise the any protocol like BGP. Okay, and try to make commit. So you can see BGP is already advertised, so no modification we can do that. Let me try to do the EIGRP. Advertise EIGRP. Okay, commit. Save. So this is what I want to show you. You can see that this is clearly showing you cannot make now local changes. This is what I want to show. Once your device is going to become a vManage mode, means this is managed by the your central vManage. So you cannot do any configuration similar to the cEdge. So if you want to make any configuration, you cannot do any configuration from the locally. Whatever configuration you want to do that, you have to do from the central location. So we already onboarded these two sites. You can see if you go in the configuration, if I go in my classic template and you go in the template, you go in these two sites, this dual site ch2 and ch3 is part of my basically fabric, and this vEdge also part of my fabric. So this is a single site. Again, I'll go, you can see this is a part of my fabric. And also if you go in the template, now you'll see each and every template we have some device attached, and there is a device template. So you can always go and check that what is my device template attached with this template. You just click on it, you can find this device template, attach it here, and if you go for the device attached, so it will show what device is attached on this template. So you can just always see where this particular feature template is going to be used. Now we have to onboard these two devices. These two devices are still in the CLI mode. You can make any changes by locally. So if I'm going in this particular CH1, you can see I can able to log in it, and if I want to make any changes, I can do that. If I go here,
Can
configuration.
you change the host name, sir? Because CH1 is already there.
Yeah. Let me change it. Host name.
CH11. Yeah.
Yeah, CH11. Commit. Yeah, to avoid the any doubt, let me make it admin. We make mistake during the hostname assignment. Or I can make 4 and 5. What do you think, guys? 4 and 5. That's a good number, right? 4 and 5 would be good. Let me make it 4
Yeah,
and 5.
4
Yeah,
and 5.
this is going to 4 instead of the 11. Okay, this is a 4, and I'll make this is a 5. So it is going to be symmetry. And config transitions. So you can see if I'm able to make the changes from the locally. Hostname, ch5, and commit. Because this is not managed by the vManage. This particular router is not managed by the vManage. It's like basically CLI mode. So if I want to configure the template, I can leverage the same template for the WAN. See, the system template is going to same for this one. Your VPN 0 is same. Your static routing is same. Your BGP template is same. Even your like Both transport interface is also same. So I can exactly create the new device template. I can just create the new device template. What I can do that? I can create a new device template, which is going to be DC device template, and I can just use the existing template to just onboard these devices. I can do that, but I will not do that. What I can do that, whatever template I needed, I'll make as a DC specific. I just change the name as a DC for future reference. So let me do that. So we required the first thing as a, we started from the dual transport VPN 0. So I'll just copy this template and we'll make it a DC dual transport. Simple. Every value is going to be same inside of this template, but I'm just changing the name. I'm not going to change inside of any value. This is a DC dual transport. Now, what is the next step, guys? Next step, we have to configure the VPN 10 interface also. So what is VPN? Sorry, where is it? Yeah. So MPLS interface, you can see MPLS interface. So I'll make as a DC MPLS interface because this is going to allocate my DC sites. So I'll just copy it. I'll make it a DC. I'll just go and copy it. I'll make it as a DC. Now go down. I'll just go here and I'll get a base internet also. I'll go here, copy it, DC, and I'll just paste it here. This is going to my this one. Now I'll go DC system. System also I can make the DC. I'm just changing the name. Rest inside value is same. I'll show you what I'm making the signs here. So this is my Beige internet. Now BGP template. BGP template also I need to create. Beige internet, BGP template is needed. So I'll go here and create a DC BGP template. Done. This is also done. So let me check again. VPN 0. This completed, BGP complete, system complete. Now you can see. So we have the all template now ready. And inside of the all template, we have the same device value. Likewise, you can see the same type of site, same type of router is there. Just I change the template name so I can use for the my this two side onboarding. And because in this LAN, we have to configure the VRRP, so I will use something different. And also we have to do a TLOC extension. So that's why I create the separate template because this site doesn't have the TLOC extensions. For that, I have to do a TLOC extensions. So you have to think before applying the template. If I not going to design the site correctly in future, I have to do a lot of changes. So that's why I'm making the separate template for this particular hub location. Now I'll go and create a device template. Create from the CLI. I'll put the device model is going to be 8000v. Right? This is going to be your SD-WAN edge, and this is going to be DC dual transport device template. Okay, I'll just simply click OK. And then after you go and what are you going to do that? System. Cisco system. So use the DC system template. That's it. We created this C. No other things. Cisco VPN. Go and use the DC VPN. Clear? Two interfaces. So DC, Beige internet. I'll configure one more interface. DC, MPLS interface. VPN have the default route. These two have interface, and I need the BGP also. So I'll use the DC BGP template. That's it. I can leave the default. I'm not going to do anything for the Y12 service VPN. I'm not going to configure. So I'll create this. I can use a banner from here. Where is the banner? Yeah, so yeah, banner, we can leave the factory default. Okay. Create this template. Now this template has been created. In this this device template, we have total 13 feature template. Now I'll go in one go and I'll add the both devices, CH4 and CH5. Okay, this is just created and done. Clear, done. Now you can see both having some variables. That's why it's a grayed out. So I will go from here and edit device template, and we have to fill the value one by one. So it is asking what is the my base internet next hop for this CH4 router. This is my CH4 router. Let me change the name from here as well. So don't be confused. So I'll make as a ch4 from here. I'll make as a ch5 from here. Okay. Let me lock. And what I can do that, let me close this to terminal. I'll open it again. So it will show the new name. Yeah, ch4. You can see now it's showing the ch4 new. You can just go here and click it. I'll go here also. And I will just simply go here, and done. So ch4 and 5, we have the right architecture. Now, what is my next hop address for the ch4? So it's going to be 192.1.4.1. We all agree? So we'll just put it 4.1. This is my next hop. And this interface IP is going to be, let's connect .4 here, okay, /24. Because this is the next hop, and on this interface, we have to give an IP address. So this is the same thing we're configuring here. Bridge Internet Interface ID, IP address. Okay, no, it's asking the ID name. Okay, wait, something wrong. Okay, this is going to be your IP address, and this is going to be your ID name. So what is the ID name is going to be there? Let me check it. Show IP. I need to copy full interface, else it is going to be throw an error. So this is my ID name. So see, this is your ID name. It's written here, ID name, interface ID name. You can see written here. And here is the interface IP address. See, it is written here. So I need to give the IP address for this interface. Now, similarly, we have to give the ID name for this one, right? And this ID name is going to be 1. And what is the interface IP? Interface IP is going to be 172.168.4.4. So I can, I use the 4.5. Why use the 4.5 here? Okay. Okay, here 5.5, I believe I use that. Okay. That's fine, no problem. Yeah, it's 4.5, so it's okay. So I'll use the 4.5. I should use 4.4, but let it be reconfigured. So I'll use the, this is going to be 4.5/24 interface IP address. Now, what is my AS number? The AS number is going to be my 650045. So I'll give that 65045. And prefix length I need to advertise in BGP. This is my prefix length. I hope you guys are getting me what I'm trying to make a point here. Why this prefix length? Because under the BGP, you will see that we are doing advertisement under BGP of this network prefix. This one. Sorry, this one. So 4.0, I'm doing the advertisement from here. And neighbor address is going to be 4.1. And remote S is going to be here this 6455. 6455. And host name is going to be ch4. Right? System IP is going to be your this. And this is system IP is going to be your site ID is going to be your 5. Okay. Click update.
Okay.
Any problem here? All good?
Yeah, the 4.5 IP, the one you gave, 4.4. 4.5 IP.
Let me check.
Yes.
It should be 4.5. Yeah, that's correct. We are using 4.5 here. Okay. /24. We should give the 4.4, but earlier I used that .5 as based on site ID. But okay, no problem. Site ID is 5, so we'll give the 5 only. So we'll follow the standard 3, 2, 5. 5.5, 4.5. So it's okay, no problem. I'm not going to change anything. It's a standard format we are using here. So click OK. Now we have to fill for the second site as well. Second site again. What is the next hop address? For this one is going to be 192.1.5.1. So 192.1.5.1. This is your next hop. And your interface IP is going to be, see here it is the IP we have to give that. interface IP address is going to be 5.5/24. And what is the ID name? Again, you go and check the ID name is going to be this one, Gigabit Ethernet 2. So I will just copy it here. This one is going to be 1. And what is the IP address for this one? This one is going to be this IP address. So you can just take a note, you remember whatever you want, you can do that. Now, what is my BGP AS number? 65045. This is my BGP AS number. So I'll keep the same network address which I need to advertise in the BGP. This is /24. You can check. Section BGP. This is my network address we are advertising. You can just verify from this one. So same I'm doing from there. Now, neighbor address is going to be .1. Remote is 6455.
6455.
Yes, this is my 6455. Just host name. This is CH 5.10.50.1. Okay, this is my system IP address. And site ID is going to be 5. Clear? I'll update it. So you can just verify the detail. It looks all good. Yeah, next. You can validate the configuration if you want to do that. Validation is just going to give that syntax error if you have any syntax error. So it will throw an error. All good. All good, right? If I go for this one. Okay, you can just find the config difference also side by side if you want to just verify. We already done, so I'm not going to verify, but just I'm going to configure both devices. Confirm configuring changes on 2 devices. You can see these 2 devices we have. Yes, I want to do that. Click OK. So you can see how quickly I onboard these 2 devices. Yesterday we have a lot of a struggle. I was just building the template one by one. But once template is ready, if you want to onboard devices, it's going to be just 5-10 minute job. And you can easily onboard the sites. If you have
So it will be showing the reachable in the devices here
wait,
in the dashboard.
but once it's going to post, then it's going to be already reachable. Now already it's a CLI based reachability. Now we are
Okay.
posting the
Okay.
GUI based reachability. Reachability is there.
Okay.
So is it going to reconfigure the device? I mean, we have already configured all these things through CLI, right?
Yes, it's going to override, and now we have to do everything from the GUI. CLI is just for the fundamental understanding. I did that, but in production you have to do everything with GUI. So
So
I'm
everything will be rewritten, right?
overwrite not rewrite it, overwrite it. Means whatever the local configuration, you can see now you have 2 devices and you lose the VRRB VPN 10 configuration. If you go into search, show run VRF 10, you are not going to find any configuration. And there is no VRRB also. If you go here, run the show VRF 10, there is no configuration for the VRF 10. So we lose the LAN configurations, only we have the WAN configurations. So this side WAN onboarded, this side WAN onboarded, this side WAN onboarded, this side LAN WAN both onboarded. But we have to configure now LAN, service LAN. Before I move to service LAN, I would like to ask anyone have any questions till here, what we have done? Anyone want to summarize or you want to me summarize what I have done? Please go ahead. Ask any question if you have anyone have.
Yeah, please summarize once.
Yeah, so what we have done, guys, so in terms of summarizations means what I have done till now. So earlier when we started this lab, so we did all configuration was CLI, all configuration was CLI. Ignore for this one. This is always going to be CLI, but this router, this router, this router, this router, we done everything from CLI. But CLI we did, and we did everything, redistributions, BGP, OSPF, right? Static route. And we understand how the fabric behavior is going to be happen. What is my uh, basically step-by-step process to redistribute the routes from the BGP to OMP, OMP to BGP and make the reachability. But that is just for the base foundations. Means if I start SD-WAN training for the corporate batch, we are not going to talk about the CLI one. This CLI is completely going to be ignored. But if you're not going to understand CLI, GUI is going to be very difficult for you. Because GUI based all deployment, you have to do that. So after understanding the whole concept of CLI, we move in the template mode. And in this template mode, we configure the feature template and we configure the device template. Feature template, we create the all WAN related configuration like VPN 0. Definitely from CLI, VPN 0 concept is no available. For the cEdge, for vEdge, we have the VPN 0. But from the template, we have to configure the VPN 0 from the GUI, and then we onboard these two links. We configure the static here and we configure the BGP here. And we just onboard the control connections to all branches, these 4 branches, means 3 branches. And this already we onboarded this WAN and LAN as well. So this side is fully operational, but here LAN is still need to be configured. But WAN is okay. You can just verify the all control connections from the any of the router. If you go there, so SD-WAN control connection, you can just get the control connections up and working. Everything is good. If you go there also, show SD-WAN control connections, we are going to be get this control connections. So every router have the control connections without any issue.
Your screen is not visible. Yeah, not switching.
You might be have your issue. Everyone able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Show SD-WAN control connection. This is also up and working. That's good. No issue. And if I go for this one also, if you can log in.
So template config we can do only after onboarding the edge devices to vManage, right?
No, it's not like this. Even you want to do the zero trust provisioning, which I'll discuss later, that you can prepare the template and device is going to be connected to your network and it is going to be automatically configured. So I will discuss that concept later on. But in the production, generally what we do that, we do the base configuration. What is the base configuration? Bare minimum configuration, you have the system configuration. That is a first thing, 5 tuple, right?
Yeah.
Second, any transport config from the CLI, right? So that they can make the control connection. Once you have, you can push the entire your template. If you have the multiple transport, all is going to be configured. That is a one way, and that is a preferred way you are going to do always. So you can say yes. Once we have the basic reachability to controllers with the base configuration, we can push the template. But there is another way also. If you want to do via the JTP process, zero trust provisioning, plug and play, that also we can do that. So we will discuss that later.
And what about this certificate part? That will be also
Certificate is always going to be manually.
manually only.
Yes, you have to activate manually once we have the reachability. Once we have the underlay reachability and we have the base configuration, we can do the manually. JTP only possible if you have the Cisco automated certification portal. In this case, JTP is not possible. If you're taking everything with Cisco and you want to do the automated process, then it is possible for JTP as well. So I will talk on that. Okay, just wait for a while. But for timing thing, you have to do the base configuration to make the reachability. Then we can onboard that devices.
So we need a DHCP server for the basic configuration for that
Yes.
all the devices.
Yes. For JTP process, you have to make the DHCP and all lot of things. You have to do that. ISP dependency is going to be there.
For system IP, is it can be, I mean, even if we are not configured on any interface, that IP also we can configure for the system IP, right?
Can you come again?
A system IP, I'm asking, we can configure any IP, right? Even if it is not configured on that router on any interface.
Yeah, that's fine. System IP is just non-routable IP address. It's acting as an attribute. So you can just define any IP as a system IP. It's similar to router ID. Router ID is also non-routable IP, right? Means
Right.
you can always configure IP for IP address and just acting as your device. So in router ID, you can configure the interface IP also. Similar with system IP, you can configure interface IP address, any random IP address, or you can design a system IP address based on your requirement.
Right.
But the system IP should be the 4-octet, huh?
It's IPv4 notations, so always be the 4-octet. IPv4 always going to be the 4-octet. IPv6 system IP is not supportable in the SD-WAN. And even the BGP OSPF also. They only support the IPv4. Okay, so now we onboarded this device here, right, from the WAN. Now let's create a template for the LAN. So for the LAN creations, we have the already template. You can see VPN 2030 we created already. You can find it here. If I go here, let me filter that name. You can see VPN 10 already we configured here, and 20 also we configured here. You can see. But these VPN 10 and 20 is for the VH cloud. So we cannot reuse for the our c8000v. We cannot reuse it. So if I want to reuse it, so I need to means I want to configure the LAN for VPN 10, 20, and 30. I need to configure the fresh template for the CH clouds. Let me do that. I will go here and configure the fresh template. I'll add the template and I will go for the 8000v and I will configure first for the VPN 10. So VPN 10, who is going to tell me what all template needed? How many template needed for the VPN 10? Means VRF 10 for this particular CH router. This one and this one. Can someone help me to write here? For VRF 10, what all template is going to be needed? Because we have done a lot of things. So it's your turn to just think and help me. I forgot everything. No one?
Means what you need, like the configuration?
I need to configure the VRF 10. We done the VPN 10 configuration LAN template we created. So what all information we need to get in template?
The VPN.
We need a VPN, na? VRF, we need to get VPN, right? Cisco
Yeah,
VPN.
VPN.
That Cisco VPN we need to create. That VPN 10. What else? That is VPN 1. This VPN is required any static route or not for VPN 10? We are running a static now for this one.
Yes.
So for this LAN subnet 10.2.2.2 and 10.3.3.3 we required, and here is the 10.45. We require the static route.
Static route, yeah.
Under VPN 10. So this two things. And what is third thing? We need also interface, right? Interface template. Why you guys are very nervous today? We discussed multiple times. Nobody's making note, I believe. These three information required. We did the same thing for here, right? VPN 10 and 20. 20 we done the OSPF. So at least this is a basic thing. So we have to configure this template. So I'll ask again this question. So be ready for that. Okay. I want you guys remember.
This is the basic thing for every template.
I will not accept this question. Okay. Ranjan, you're not serious about this class. How it can be basic config for every template? We did for the WAN configurations. We did for the WAN configuration for the VH. This WAN configuration we required VPN 0. LAN for the VPN 10, we have the one side of the template. VPN 20, that is a VRF 20, one side of the template. VRF 30, one side of the template. Means what I have done in the this VS6, you not understand, or I don't know how many you guys understand. But please try to go with video at least.
Yes.
And make a note.
Check the video again.
Yes, watch the video. That only you're going to understand. If you're not going to watch the video, it's not going to make any sense.
Right.
So I'm going to create the VPN 10 that is equivalent to VRF. Okay, so you're in CH router, we don't have the any VPN concept. If you're going to do the CLI configuration, I'm emphasizing again and again. Okay, that is the reason because I want to put in your conscious mind. And so if I'm going the CS, there is no any kind of the VRF, a VPN concept. We have to VRF. But if you go from that GUI configuration, you're going to find the Cisco VPN. Cisco VPN is equal to VRF. So I'll go and create the dual site VPN 10 template. Or if you want to read the VRF 10 template, you can just put the VRF also. Let me do VPN, not I want to use the VRF. Okay. And what is the VPN ID? 10. The name is going to be service VPN. Now, what else? I need to add one of the static route. Why a static route? Because from this VPN, you have to reach this LAN subnet. We've done this in the CLI configuration. If you watch the CLI, you go in the VPN 10, this configuration, CLI. Under this, we are creating this route. This route means here is going to be 10.2.2.30. So we need to put this route under the VPN. So this is going to be here. I need to give the
Yeah,
route.
we did for the VH6 to connect
Yes.
with the
Yes.
cEdge.
Same. This is going to be variable or global? What do you guys think?
Variables,
Why variable? Why not global?
because we have a different separate subnet. That's why
Yes, we are going to use the same in the two sides, and they have the
two
separate
sides.
subnet.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay. So your device is specific. I'll put the name as a VPN 10 LAN IPv6 subnet. So make the meaningful name. And next up, it's going to be device specific variable. Device
Variable.
specific. Yes, device specific variable. VPN 10 LAN next hop IP address. Add it. That's it. So your one VPN 10 is configured. Now means VPN 10, this is configured. Cisco VPN. So you can say this is your template VPN 10. Under this VPN 10, we configure two things. These two done, right? First and second. Ranjan, you understand? These two done? And Piyush, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Now we have to configure the interface template. This need to be configured. So if I go to configure the interface, I need to go here and let me scroll up. Add the template 1000v. Okay, and go here, and this is the Cisco VPN. Sorry, this one. Okay, Cisco VPN interface. And now I'll make the name as a dual site or site VPN 10 interface. This should be dual transport, not dual site. This not looks good. Okay, I will correct for the previous template also. Now this interface should be no shut. Okay. Now interface name should be device specific. We'll leave that. Okay. We'll copy and paste the interface later. So I will put that name as a VPN 10 interface ID name. So put it meaningful name. Okay. Description I can put the service VPN 10. IP address should be device specific or global. Ranjan?
Devices.
Device specific, because we have the two different subnet for these two location. I can use for this for the VRRP as well later on. So I'll make the device specific. So I'll put the VPN 10 interface IP address. It's meaningful. Now tunnel we need to enable or not? Tunnel configuration.
Tunnel confuses of no
Eh?
idea.
Need to enable.
Yeah, we need to enable tunnel interface.
That's tunnel required in the LAN.
Yeah.
No.
So in
Tunnel,
length or channel is not required.
tunnel is required on the WAN, na?
Right.
Yes,
Tunnel,
correct.
tunnel required the WAN. Control connection is going to build the WAN. Why LAN is needed tunnel?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
So it should be okay. Leave it default. Okay, it's by default off. Okay, guess it's off. No other configuration needed. We're not running the VRRP here and all. So we're done with this configuration. So now we're done with this all three configuration. All right, guys. So now let me configure these two sites LAN under the VPN 10, and then we'll go for the VPN 20 and 30 as well. So I'll go in device template. Which device template I'll go and add this VPN 10 configuration, where I can go and do that changes. Any guess out of three?
Dual transport device template.
Yes. I need to make one changes. Wait. It should be dual transport. I need to correct this. Wait. Dual transport VPN 10, not site. So let me make it copy and paste. Okay, update by device template. In this section, we have to go that. Why not? This is for DC. This template for DC device. Okay, everyone who not understand, listen carefully. This is for the VS6, this device. And we are working on these two devices. These device two are part of the dual transport device template. Okay. And you can just verify the device ID, that is a CH2 and CH3. And here we have the CH4 and CH5. So we are not touching this one. I'll go simply here and sorry, I'll go here, edit this template and go down. Here is service VPN. You add the service VPN, that is a VPN 10. So you find the VPN 10. The meaningful name is very
Yeah.
important. You can see dual transport
Yeah.
VPN 10 template. This is what we created. We can add from here and go next. This VPN required interface, right?
Yes.
So I need to call one interface and under interface, sorry, we have to find the interface which we needed. See, dual,
VPN 10 interface.
this one, right? Interface
Yeah,
template
dual transport. Yeah.
and add it. Now update it. So it is going to apply on the both of the router. You can see. So we have to fill the variables. Go here, edit this, and we have to fill the variables. Now, what is the LAN prefix subnet for this site 2? Anyone tell me what subnet we use for the LAN? Static route. Out of 3 subnet. 10 to 2/32 you use. This we use, this one.
Yeah, 10 to 2, yeah.
So this is going to be /32. What is the next hop IP address? Anyone can tell me?
The internet IP.
We are talking LAN. So where is the internet IP address?
So 10 to 100.2.
Yes. We are configuring this interface RK and everyone.
Yes. We are
10
connecting
to
LANs on
100.2.
100.2. Yeah.
What is the interface ID?
Interface ID GI3.
Okay. We cannot use
GI3.
directly GI3. We have to copy and paste. Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, you have to always copy and paste the interface. It's going to be throw an error. Show IP interface. So always go and you type the full interface here, copy and paste. See, there is no IP and all. So I'll just copy and paste it here. Now, what is the interface IP address? Anyone?
10.2.100.0./24.
1/1 IP we are going to assign. Okay.
Yeah.
2 we are going, oh, sorry, this is /24, not slash. Okay, /24 is my next hop. Okay, so I'll use that. It's going to be /1/24. Next hop, this route next hop is same, but you assigning the IP address, you have to give the subnet marks as well. You just update it, done. Now go for the CH3. CH3, what is the prefix for which you are going to use for the LAN subnet?
10.3.3./32.
Yes, 10.3.3/32. What is next hop IP address?
10.3.100.2.
3.
3, sorry.
We can figure 3.
Site
Okay.
3, yeah.
Interface ID is going to be the same, right? We're just going to use it.
Same.
This gig 3 here also using. You can see gig 3.
Gigabit 3.
And it's the gig 3 here. And the interface IP is going to be 1/24. Clear? And I'll update it. Update. Next, you're going to see the new configuration, and this is going to configure under the VRF, not VPN.
So below the rest of the configuration was done, huh?
WAN already we done, na, yesterday. WAN config already done.
Okay. Yes,
We only left with the LAN, na? LAN 10, 20, 30.
Yes.
WAN onboarded this one. All 5 router WAN has been onboarded. If no WAN onboarded, then how you can do that? So you can see this is a VRF definition 10 created. We create a VPN, the VRF and see this RD value, export, import, and then you
So
can see this
today's
static out.
lecture is just a reminder of the past lectures.
Yeah, past lecture, and also we are adding the new thing for the cEdge.
Mhm.
And you can just go for the CS2 as well. CS3 basically.
So you just double click here, huh?
Yeah, just single click and config difference
Okay.
side by side. Go, you can just find this all VRF and all created. Now just configure.
And if you can see the error, it will be a red marker.
You just push, then you're going to get an error from here. If any error is going to happen, once you push, you're going to get an error. So let's see that. Okay. See, done. Now if you go here and check that, show run VRF 10, you're able to see the VRF. You go here and show run. Let me log in admin. Admin. Show run VRF 10, you're good. So now if I just check the route, show IP route, VRF 10, will I get this route or not? 1066. What do you guys think? Because this VPN already configured in the cEdge
Yeah,
6.
should be.
It should be, right?
Yeah.
So let's validate. It should be there. See, it's reaching here. You
Yeah,
can just
yes,
go
yes,
here
yes.
also, you check it, show IP route, VRF 10, you're just getting. So if you go for the any switch and now try to ping this subnet, it should be reachable. So if you
Can
go
you check the route in the 5 and 6 also? Can we receive the 10.2 routes there?
5 and 6, which 5 and 6?
The C8? No.
There is no 5 and 6, only 5 cEdge.
4 and 5, sorry.
But they don't have the VRF 10, so they will not receive the route. Still, you're not configured, no? VRF 10
Okay.
here.
Yes, yeah.
You only configure these two. So how they will receive? They will not receive the route. So we'll configure, then we'll see that. Now you can just ping. If you just try to ping 10.6.6.6 with source, this one, you have the end-to-end reachability. Make sense? If you go here also, you try to ping. So that is LAN to LAN communication is established from your branch to other VH router, CH to VH, we are doing the configurations. So we are done with this particular thing, Sajid. All right, so we're done with this configuration. Now we are going to do this LAN configuration 4 and 5 VPN 10. Clear? So this VPN, we have to include the VRRP as well. While configuring the interface, we have to configure the VRRP as well because we are running the VRRP. I hope you guys are sync with the CLI lectures. We configure the VRRP, na, they subnet.
Right.
Yes, yes.
So I will use the same two template, classic. See, same VPN template is going to need it, which we created. But under the VPN template, VPN 10, sorry. Let me dual transport VPN. So I will use the VPN 10 template and interface template. Let me copy this template. I'll make a DC dual. This is one thing. And I will just copy this and make it a DC dual transport interface. But see, this VPN is same. It's not going to make any changes. VPN 10 template is just needed one of the static route. Still we need a static route for which subnet 1045. So I'm not going to make any changes here. Everything is going to be remain same. We are not going to make any changes here in this particular VPN. See, this is same. I'm not changing. But on the interface, we have to run the VRRP. Okay. So let me go here and update the template. On the interface, we have to run the VRRP. So we have to edit this template and we have to go in the VRRP. See, VRRP, and we have to add the VRRP. So if I'm going to VRRP, we have to configure the VRRP, and I'll give the group ID. Group ID I can give the 45. Priority, I'll give the variable. I'll select the priority, one router is a higher, one is a lower. Okay. If I want to track the OMP, I can track the OMP, and your IP address is going to be 1045, sorry, 4.5.1. This is what we have to configure. All right. So here we'll go, we are going to use .4 here, .5 here in the LAN. Okay, .1 is fine, or I can use that 254. That is a gateway. So here we have let me check what is the default route we put it in the LAN in the CLI configuration. I'll put the same as a.
I think it's the 254, the same we put it.
Yeah, let me check it. I believe I used a 254. Yeah, 254. So we'll use the default gateway, means the virtual IP as a 254. And what is the IP address here? Let me check it. It's their interface is 45. So I will use the 4 here or 5 here. Okay. So this is done VRRP configuration, add it. So why I created a separate template for the LAN? Because this is a DC. Here we have to run the VRRP. Here is my plain LAN. There's no VRRP. So I will go again in my device template, and which template I need to make change now for DC changes. Definitely on DC1, right? So I will go in the DC and I will edit the template and go in the service VPN, add VPN. And which VPN I need to add? DC dual transport. Okay. Click OK. Go down next. And I need to add one interface. This interface. And from there, I can just DC dual transport VPN 10 template. Click add. Update. After doing update, you have to fill the value. And see, there is a lot of values. So very first thing, it's asking the prefix length. What is the prefix length? For LAN subnet 1045 45 1045 45 45 / 32. Next hop address is going to be this one, right? Within 45 IP address, because we configure next hop for the VLAN IP address in the CLI permissions. Still going to be same. Now interface ID name. So what is going to be interface ID name? It's going to be gig 3. So let me use gig 3 from here. Okay, not there. I have somewhere, I believe I just show IP interface. I need to copy the gig 3 interface carefully. This one. So I'll copy here. And the interface IP is going to be 10.4, sorry. Okay, wait. Okay, 10.5.100. Okay, so 10.5.100.4/24 I use here. This interface IP address. See, this VLAN having a 10.5.100.45. You can see this VLAN IP. So I will use for this interface as a 10.5.100.4, and BRRP priority I'll make as a 200, higher priority, and rest is going to be same. I'm not going to make any changes. Click OK. For the second, again it's going to be 10.45, sorry, 10.45 45 45/32. Next of 10.5, what is the address? 10.5.100.45, 10.5.100.45. Interface ID same, and this is going to be your 5/24. Okay, I'm using .4 here and .5 here. My priority I'll put as a 150. So higher is going to be my higher priority. Update it and click OK. All looks good. Now you'll see the configuration. Click on here, single click. You're going to get the. Let me show you the what configuration I have done in the CLI. So config difference side by side, you go there, down. You see this VRF is created. Under VRF, we put one of the static default route, not default route, means a specific route of LAN subnet, and next up is going to be your VLAN 10. Same what we have done the CLI, same we are doing the GUI. And now if you go for down, you'll see this is the interface configuration. This is the interface. We configure the IP address is a VRF forwarding 10, blah, blah. And this is the VRRP configuration. That's it. Configure a device, confirm both devices, and you will see your VRRP is going to be configured. Your VRF 10 is going to be configured, and then you have the reachability from all sides together. Oh, it's failure. Interesting. Something issue we have, and both are failure.
Where are IP is wrong.
Okay, so VRRP IP is wrong. VIP is basically it should be 5 dot. Okay, yeah, I put the wrong IP, I believe. It should be this 5.100.54. Okay. Okay, so let's back, guys, and back to the again template. Okay, edit this template. We have to do again this configuration, everything, because it's not going to take. But DC dual transport, and so that's why it's very important to put the right value. DC dual transport VPN 10 template. Go for this one. Choose for which one? This one, right? Interface update. Okay, so we have to now change the value only, which is wrong. So what is the wrong value?
Next hop.
This one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, this one is right. This one is right. 10.5
54.
or no, 254.
100.24.
254. No, no, no. This is not like this is the next stop of this particular switch now. So this is going to be same. Okay, this is correct. Okay, this is not wrong. This is the same IP address. This is a VLAN. This is the reverse from switch to VRRP. Let me see. Okay. This is wrong, I believe. VRRP IP we configure in the template. Let me go in template. I believe in template I given the wrong IP address. I hard coded the VRRP IP. Wait, I'll update. Wait, let me cancel it. Okay. Let me go in the feature template. And I believe in the feature template I make a mistake. Because we did the hard code on the interface template. In this, let me go here, edit that. Let me go in the VRRP. And let me edit this value. This is wrong IP address. You can see this should be this IP address. This.
Okay.
So here I make a mistake. This is a wrong IP address. Let me save changes. Now let me update. Now let me go again the template. Okay. I will go and try to add the same. It will pull the last information which we put it when I add the VPN and all. So DC dual transport VPN 10. Next interface, I will choose the DC VPN 10 template. Okay. Update. So it will fetch the information which we pulled last time. You can see now it looks fine. Everything is good. Okay. So if you're making any changes in the feature template hard coded, you have to change the feature template only. So let me just check it now. So as I mentioned, that validation might be going to be success, but it's not confirm you are going to be always get a success result. So always make sure when you just even validation successful, wait to get success from here. Means your device is going to be complete successful from this side as well. Okay, see successful now.
Yes, sir.
Now we are successful. We are good. So now if you go here in this particular cEdge router, cEdge1, cEdge4 and cEdge5, see VRRP also become up and working. See, master and slave selection has been done. So I'll go here, admin. Here I'll go here as well. Admin. Once you push the template, make sure your username and password is going to be admin. So show VRRP, show VRRP. What is the command? Show IP. Show SD-WAN. Why it's not working the command? Okay. So VRRP. I was thinking why it's not working. See, this is master and this is my virtual IP address. And if you go for the VH5, this is going to my backup. So show VRRP brief. You just run this command. It's the backup. If priority is 150, this priority is at 200. And if you check the route, show IP route, VRF10, you start getting a route, the site 3 and site 2 and site 6. So if you go in this hub switch and try to ping, if you try to ping any of the subnet, ping 10.2.2.2 with /source, this one 45 should be reachable. Say reachable. If you try to ping 10.3.3.3, it's going to be reachable. If you try to ping 10.6.6, also going to be reachable. So we have the VRRP, everything, sorry. And we also make the reachability via the template for the VPN 10. Okay. So we left with the VPN 20 configuration and VPN 30 configuration. So tomorrow I will ask you guys to help me to complete these two configuration, VPN 20 and VPN 30.
So VPN 20 and 30 for the BGP and OSPF, huh?
Yes, VPN 20 for the OSPF, VPN 30 for the BGP. Like we configure the OSPF already here. So you guys please walk through the videos, right? And make sure you come with the some good mindset. It's not like with blank.
Sir, I want to just we are in fast track, sir. I don't know if I'm for me also we are going so fast, or we need some practical, sir. If you can allow some time to do some practice, then we can.
No worry, let
go
me
ahead.
complete the policy. Then if you need a break, we'll give some break. Okay, we'll make
Because we need all the practice. If we need some questions, so we can come with the question.
Backlog pending over there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Backlog is
complete the
also there.
policy. Let's complete the policy. After policy, we'll see. Okay.
We need a break after that so that we can cover up the backlogs.
Okay. I'll give that time. Don't worry. Okay, let's meet tomorrow. We'll complete the template and then complete the policy. Then we'll take a break. Don't worry.
ये
Yes.
मेरा डेस्कटॉप में EVNG हुआ है, इंस्टॉल हुआ है, तो उसमें ये vBond और ये सब शो नहीं कर रहा है. क्यों नहीं सर शो कर रहा है?
You install the EVNG?
Yes, I have installed the EVNG.
That you have to push the image now. You have to push the image. You don't have the image. So image you have to push and
The template is also not there.
Sorry?
Template is also not there. When I go to the add new node, the option is not showing the vManage vBond.
It's not going to show unless until you're going to put the image in the vManage from the SFTP. It will not show. You know how to set up the lab, Ranjan?
Yes, I know, sir.
So if you not push the image, then how it is going to show? It's not going to show. And how many, by the way, laptop has a RAM and memory?
I have 64 GB RAM.
Okay, try 2 or 3 devices. Even 64 GB RAM is going to require for the vManage itself because 40 GB RAM is at least vManage going to read. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't think it's going to work. And you can see every device has is 2 GB RAM. And if you're going to install the cEdge, it's going to take 8 GB, 6 GB RAM minimum. And VH also going to be take almost 6 GB. So I don't think 64 is going to be enough for you. See, this is 1 GB RAM, right? So first push your image, then try to check, okay? So you have to transfer the image from your local drive to the EVNG, and then you're able to get that image.
I have transferred the image, but I have checked in from the YouTube, and I have transferred all the images, but still it is not showing.
So are you not using the lab, Ranjan?
No, I am using
Yeah.
this lab, but I have tried my own PC. If it
Ah,
happens,
okay, okay.
Might be some issue, Ranjan. You have to troubleshoot some virtualization issue and all. I'm not sure because in laptop, I'm not sure, but server I can help you if you have a server and all. But laptop you just have to troubleshoot. Might be some virtualization not supported and all for images and
But
all.
I think, sir, in the laptop we need a good resources like
Yeah, that
more
was
than
because I never set up this
cost.
SD-WAN in the laptop because it's never worked for me. So
It will never work. I don't think so.
Palo Alto I tested, Palo Alto tested, FortiGate tested, but this SD-WAN never worked for me. Even I have a 64 GB laptop device, even added, it's not going to start. It's going to be start and stop, start and stop. So always having an issue.
At least you can try in the desktop if you have any desktop.
Do some AI help, Ranjan, AI research, okay? And probably you're going to find some answer and let us know if you get the answer as
अगर
well.
कुछ हेल्प लगेगा आपको तो आप मुझे थोड़ा करेंगे इसमें हेल्प इंस्टॉल
No, I told na I never install on the PC, so I'm not sure how you are doing the installation. Even in our environment, even eVenge is not using the Peanut Lab. We are using that. eVenge have some different set of the installation process. Completely, you have to read the cookbook for the eVenge installation process.
EVNG is installed and I have installed the Fortinet firewall and other things. Everything is working fine except these things. But the image is not showing there. And I have installed the image.
Okay, probably you talk your counselor. They will arrange some lab technicians for you. Okay, probably. Okay, so you talk to your counselor if they can arrange some lab technician for you, if they can help you. Okay. Probably I'm not sure how it is going to be done, but you just talk with your counselor. Okay, they will help you. All right.